just make it back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you guys are back and here to see what I have to share today. And if you're new, I'm Alex. And before we get going, please give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe here. Actually, this button is not even gonna be activated. Subscribe like down where you're supposed to subscribe because we have so many exciting videos for you coming up, and we never wanna miss a Thursday. Also follow me on Instagram at ToastyFit. Pop it up there. And let's get going. Today we're going to be talking about my workout breakdown, my workout routine breakdown, kind of how I split my workouts, and I'm just gonna keep it short and sweet for you guys. So it's pretty straightforward. I think what's really important to keep in mind is that you should plan out what you're going to be doing before you hit the gym or before you start your workout. I actually like to do it, make sure that everything is written out, ready to go the night before, and then I actually go to bed thinking about, oh, I'm gonna hit leg day really hard tomorrow, or yeah, I'm gonna grow some biceps tomorrow, you know? Like, get yourself amped up before you go to bed, and the next day you'll have like one of the best lifts of your entire life. So, so I guess this is kind of my breakdown. I really just sketch this one out for you guys. And so okay, we'll go back to this. So I wrote out kind of a very poorly written, I hope you can see that. It's a quick little sketch up of what I like to do. It's actually really interesting because I'm looking back at how organized I was. I was so organized in school. I had my planners. Actually, should I pull them out? I'll pull them out, hold on. Okay, let me show you. I was in middle school, and this one was high school. This one's college. I actually have so many planners. I don't know where they are at the moment, but if you see, I know it's messy looking, but I lived for planners. I lived for organization. You're not even here to learn about this, but that's what I did in my workouts. I was so organized in school. I had the whole Excel sheet and I would access it, Google Docs on my phone, you know, type it up, oh, what do I have to lift and what are the weights and stuff, and see if I'm progressing over time. And so actually, I'll pull it up for you guys, what I did in school. And I kind of had this like 6-week training program, and I realized I actually had a lot of growth in that. I don't actually have all the data in here anymore, but I still have this template. And basically I broke it up. So Monday was, it's a little different than now, but Monday was like squat focus. And then Tuesday, shoulders, chest, triceps. Wednesday, we had deadlift focus. Thursday was back and biceps. And Friday was hip thrust focus. And then Saturday or Sunday was a cardio or rest day sometimes. Cardio would be maybe a 20-minute walk uphill, or I would do some sort of body weight thing. But this was when I was in the gym and I was really on top of it and all about gaining strength, building towards just gaining strength, and I was stricter on what I was doing. So right now, my breakdown, it's kind of tough now because now that we are indoors more frequently and I'm not using the gym anymore. I used to go to 24-hour fitness and I was working, when I was a student, easy access to the gym. But now that I'm working out at home and I have very limited equipment, so I have dumbbells, adjustable dumbbells, I have a full body loop band, and I have a TRX, I have a jump rope, but that's kind of it. I don't have any other heavy weights. I just have dumbbells, and the highest I can go is like 50 pounds. So not the greatest, but definitely not the worst case scenario. So Mondays I focus on hamstrings, and hamstrings at home I'm doing like RDL, so Romanian deadlifts, and then change it up, variation, so you do double legs and you do single legs, and then do some elevated hip thrusts, glute bridges, so put your feet on top of an elevated surface like an ottoman or a chair and really engage those glutes. And then those hamstrings will also be engaged because you're at a different level than just on the floor. You can do some hamstring curls. So it's kind of interesting. You can do it with dumbbells. It's a little difficult with the dumbbells I have because the ends of the dumbbell like protrude out, and it's not your standard dumbbell where it just like this is the weighted part and it just stops right here. I have like an extra like little tail on top of it. So it kind of makes it difficult if I'm trying to do it on the floor. So those are kind of my main focuses for hamstrings at home. And also walking uphill, that definitely develops smaller muscles that you don't really think about. And then once you take a long walk uphill, then you get sore and you know, oh, those are the muscles that I'm missing. So definitely uphill walks helps as well. Tuesdays I do back and biceps. So I do actually have a pull-up bar that I hang up on the door. And so I do pull-ups, I do chin-ups. And sometimes if I'm trying to get in a lot of reps, then I'll be using a band to support me. And then I think having dumbbells is great because you can really work on your biceps and triceps, but back and biceps, definitely you can do bent over rows, you can do all types of curls, you can definitely get some chin ups in there, so that's both biceps and your back, and you can do TRX rows. There's so many different things. It's just really hard to get creative sometimes at home, and I think it's definitely a challenge for everyone with the variety of equipment that we have access to. So thanks, there's so many different body weight things you can do as well. You just have to get creative. Definitely look online. There's so many things you can work on and make it more enjoyable as well. On Wednesdays, we do quads. We, as in me. I do quads. So I do more elevated. My heels are elevated, and I do goblet squats. I do some lateral lunges, regular lunges. Walking lunges is also great for both hamstrings and your quads. So I like to do them. I interchange which days I do it. Bulgarian split squats and step ups are like the major quad growers, so definitely get on those. And you don't need weight for that. Have access to weights, then body weight's totally fine, and you can do varieties of like do some tempo works. So when you're doing tempo stuff, you can do negative. So say for Bulgarian split squats, you drop for 3 seconds or more, and helps your muscles grow even without the extra equipment you don't have. And then Thursdays, shoulders and triceps. So shoulders, I do a lot of presses, Arnold presses. It's actually interesting because sometimes I flare up my shoulder because I think I tore my labrum a couple years back, and I've just been on and off like rehabbing it, trying to just make sure I'm playing it safe. So shoulders are kind of on and off with me. So I do a lot more body weight shoulders than actually pressing and adding weight. But definitely overhead press. You can do Arnold's, you can do regular overhead strict press, you can do straight leg on the floor, you can do lateral raises, and triceps. I really like kickbacks, so I'm holding the dumbbell and keeping that arm straight back. That really helps grow. And plank up downs. Tricep pull downs. If you have a band on you, I do it on my pull-up bar, pull down the band. And tricep dips. There's so many different things you can do body weight wise with triceps, and it's definitely more difficult with shoulders, but definitely triceps you can do body weight. Fridays are glute focused. So I really focus on like those extra exercises that I didn't do on leg days, the previous leg days, Mondays and Wednesdays. So I'm doing glute bridges, abductor work. So I'm using bands, hip circles, and we pull apart the band, or we do clams, straight leg clams. I'm blanking abductors. I'm blanking on the name. And then Saturday, Sunday, I do HIIT or some sort of cardio. And when I say cardio, again, I just mean walking. Walking is kind of like my thing. It was my thing in the summer, but right now it's kind of hard for me to get out for a second time in the day and work out. So I'm not doing as much cardio, and I'm actually not doing as much HIIT. And it just joined me the other day on my live HIIT session. I'm not gonna lie to you, I am so sore because I have not done HIIT in a while, and we're sore. I do want to show you guys what I was doing in college because I was so organized, and it's crazy to see how like I had all the Excel sheets out, and I was always scrolling through my phone in the gym knowing what I was going to be doing and at what weight for me personally, because I was writing my own programs, testing them out, and they worked out pretty well. And right now I'm not as consistent with my workouts because I am trying to juggle my full-time job, and also my commute is 2 hours in a day. So I commute an hour there. Well, now it's like an hour 10 minutes, hour and 15 minutes one way. So that takes a huge chunk out of my day. It can get exhausting, and I know there are days where I kind of beat myself up about, oh, I didn't get my workout in. So I am trying new things about scheduling. I am trying out working out in 4 in the morning now. It used to be 5 in the morning, but now I'm doing 4 in the morning because my commute time is changing now that people are going back to work. So it's kind of just, I'm juggling, trying to figure things out. But I do want to get back into my normal routine. My goal is to be working out again at 5-6 times a week. I personally just like to do it because I just feel better every single day when I can blow off steam or just like get those endorphins and sweat out all the tiredness and all negative energy, just keep the positive vibes radiating. And that's how I feel after I finish a great workout. So that's why I like to keep up the workouts 5 to 6 times a week. And no way do you have to work out 5-6 times a week. If you can even get 3 times a week, 3 workouts in a week, that's great. So that kind of sums it up what I do. And again, I'm not super consistent right now because I am trying to figure out a new scheduling system for myself, but I will be getting back on the grind, letting you guys know about it. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Hit me in the comments or DM me on Instagram. No worries. I will totally get back to you if you have questions. And I appreciate you watching this video and I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you next Thursday.